So when I started, I was in a book guy. I didn't read books. Like, I used to brag about getting a first class degree without ever reading a book. So I learned naturally, and that was my thing. But then when I got to 27 years old, I started reading books like crazy. I was reading a book a week, like at least 3 a month to 1 a week. Or most time, I'd read 36 to 48 books a year minimum. And I started seeing a lot of things that didn't make sense when I was running the business that then started making sense when I was reading the book. So it's a catch-22, because if I had read some books before I started the business, would I have started a business? It could have turned me away from starting a business, in all honesty. Because when you know everything, it's almost like it's not worth doing sometimes. So you gotta have that naivety to just jump in and then figure out as you go along. But a simple book that gives you optimism, gives you realism, and kind of gives you the landslay of the business. There's one book I read. It's by Darren Hardy, The Entrepreneur's Roller Coaster. So it goes through the ups and downs, the journey, the things that you're going to expect, the things that you're going to need to be good at, sales, and so on and so forth. I think that's a good book where if you're just starting out and you want to have solid information before you jump in, that book is like an all-rounder. There are so many other books that you need to read, but if I could just tell someone who's about to start, who's unsure and want to know what they're possibly going to face, I'd recommend that book. And a close second would be the E-Myth by Michael Gerber, E-Myth Revisited, because that goes a bit more technical than this book. So depending on who you are, if you're a technical person, go read the E-Myth. If you are not as technical, go read The Entrepreneur's Roller Coaster.